November 27th, and Linda has an interview, and we're headed that way now. All right, I'll be dropping food off of your doorstep soon. We got to get Linda to a job interview. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. It's November 27th. Thank you for tuning in, and welcome to the Please Subscribe Show. I'm Cole Spivey.
I'm Linda Spivey.
And we're happy. And Linda's going to a job interview, and I'm going to be dropping food at your doorstep. And we do have 4 seasons here in Texas, so there are 4 separate seasons in Texas. And you can see the changing of the leaves right here. While Linda gets ready for her job interview, I thought it'd be a good idea to maybe go over here to Taco Bell and get a snack. And I get a couple of tacos. This is like a spicy one, another taco. And this is what I need for a meal. Get one of these too. All the way from Louisiana. We're leaving Walmart, and we got everything we need.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show.
So my stomach is still hurting. They say like back in the day, you know, a big belly was a sign of profitability and is also a sign of taking care of your family. But I might try some honey. So it hurts about right here. So I might try to drink some honey and see if that works, because honey is actually a very cure-all. It's healthy. So when you drink the honey, what happens is it's a deflammatory. You can also rub honey on wounds and stuff, but it'll actually be a deflammatory. So let's say if you have a sore lip, you can put honey on it and it'll act as a deflammatory. So what it does is it helps the swelling go down. So if you have an ulcer or something like that, or digestion problem, because it could just be a digestion problem or something. And then part of me thinks it could have been that I got up too quick and maybe tore a muscle. or I got out of the car too quick and just activated my abs too quick. Because I used to do like 1,000 sit-ups a day, but I don't do as much. So when I got out, it could have maybe tore a muscle too. Anyway, this hurts like about right here. It's like a real weird feeling. It almost feels kind of like it feels like a tore muscle. So it could be the muscle right there. But I'm gonna try some honey. He said, my way or the highway. And I have no problems taking the highway. Especially with my beautiful wife. Those sure are pretty clouds. Alright, we're going to Corner Bakery and Taco Bell. Already starting off at $18. And we'll be there in a minute. Pick up your Corner Bakery and Taco Bell and drop it off at your door. Might have rain, I don't know for sure, but I'm checking the weather report. This is the one that you just went to?
Yes. Like she knows it's bad news or something.
I got a lot going on here. You got a kayak right here in the back of a truck. And you got another truck, another van, another truck, and another truck and a car. 2 cars. It's quite a bit. Then there's the kayak. They must be selling vans for a living. Then you got this right here. Food truck right there. Man, that's a lot of truck.
Welcome to Hot Schedules. Right there.
care of the dogs. Oh, I know I'm cute. It's really nice. Look at that yard. Huh. Didn't you think that was nice?
Yeah, stop in the middle of the highway. Gosh.
A lot of birds.
They're all moving their tails at the same time.
Yeah, they're both for Subway. There's two of them.
Same Subway?
Dina and the other lady. What would they say her name was? Kathy. Yeah, Kathy and Dina. There's one of them right there. You can see the order at the top right there. We don't see the other one.
The one I worked at, we kept it behind the counter.
Okay, well, I'll go ask them
Yeah,
then.
go ask.
Thanks for the information. It's in the red.
I know, Kathy's on the road.
And you said any drinks? Remember?
Did you get both orders?
Yeah, there's no drinks. plus they eat up. Okay, yeah, that would be them right there. I'll pick up some Indian food, so it goes in the trunk. It's got to be the other one, which would be this one. Shh. It's got to be the other one.
I wanted to compare some of my deliveries back in August 14th of 2021 to see if they're about the same.
So it goes through my mind almost every day, I would say, or a lot of the days, is one thing I asked, I'm at a red light right now, I asked Richard Gere, I asked him to define acting, and I'd already had my own definition in my head, if anyone were to ask me. It was an old dictionary I was looking through, and I got the green light right here. And so what I found in the dictionary was the word acting, A-C-T-I-N-G. And when I looked up the definition, it said taking on an occupation. And I thought that was very strange, taking on an occupation as a definition for acting. Very strange definition. So when I got there and they passed me the mic, because that's all that they usually would do is just pass you the mic, it's making some noise right there. I asked Gere, I said Richard Gere, or I didn't say, I think I might have said Richard Gere, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I picked up the mic. I said, could you define acting? I wanted to make the question very kind of short and sweet, He kind of squinted and did that Richard Gere thing, and he, did this, this little thing, People say I look kind of like Richard Gere, kind of squinted, And I thought, oh no, I made him mad. And I didn't, I was like, oh no, He goes, no, I can't really do that. I looked over at Lipton, I was like, oh dear. And then, Lipton got quiet, and then he responded. I don't know why they cut it from the show. I could have swore it was going to make it in the show. He said, it's just, whoever you are at that moment, or something like that. And I wanted to get into kind of like a conversation about my definition and his definition. But at that point, it kind of threw me off, because I thought my definition was taking on an occupation, right? Everyone has a job to do, right? Everyone has a job to do, some type of job. and you take on that occupation and you understand it. But also, it's whoever you are. Those are real nice crepe myrtles right there. Really nice. All bright and get ready for September and October coming up. Well, we're headed to Irving. We got another assignment. Irving. We're headed to Irving. Got another assignment. And it's August 14th. And we are rolling. So, Lynn and I were at Buffalo Wild Wings, and we were having Buffalo Wild Wings, and she got a beer or whatever, and the music was playing kind of in the background or on the speakers, you know, of the restaurant. It was diegetic. It was diegetic music. So it was a music the microphone of the camera was capturing. And, you know, Warner Brother Music Group gets in touch with me. There was a lot of songs that were playing during that whole segment. That's what I don't understand. There was like maybe 10 bands or 6 bands, famous bands from Capitol Records and WMG, you know, Warner Brothers Music Group and all this stuff. And, you know, I'm getting all these claims on that particular Buffalo Wild Wings, but, you know, you can only hear it for a second. I guess, you know, they saw it as like me inserting the music within it, even though I was capturing it diegetic. So it was a diegetic capture, you know, it was me just filming, and it was diegetic music that happened to be, or diegetic sound. So, you know, they blocked the content. And it kind of makes me mad. You know, it happened with Fleetwood Mac too. We were doing a thing where she was on the sofa, kind of sitting there listening to music, and Dreams came on, one of my favorite Fleetwood Mac songs, and I did a whole segment. Now that one I understand, because, you know, I had it on a professional speaker. It was a Bluetooth speaker that I was listening to, and I was doing the whole thing, and that I understand.
And I understand them blocking the content because of Fleetwood Mac. I mean, Fleetwood Mac's a popular band. And, well, I went back and looked at it and went through all the footage, and it was completely gone. What I don't agree with is they blocked the visual. Now, a long time ago, they wouldn't block the visual. They would just block the sound. So if you used a Fleetwood Mac song, they would just block it. It would just come up as, you know, blank, and you could always put in your own sound effects and make your own vocals and stuff and recreate it. They don't have a right to block the visuals. That's what makes me mad.